and welcome to Thoughts from the Green Room with your host, Jeff Mays. This week's topic, the inner monologue. Once again, it's been a while since I've been online with you guys because I've been busy shooting, which has been great. My weekends when I normally do these blogs have been full of being on set. I imagine it'll be about a year before we see those films, but when they come out, I'll let you know. Coming back to our topic of the week, the inner monologue. I was thinking recently, being on set, about all the silences that actors hold, and even when we're not holding silences, the underlying thought of what we're trying to get at when we're interacting with the other actors and the other characters. And I truly was reminded over the last couple of weeks about the value of the inner monologue, how powerful it is for an actor to understand what their through line is and keep that voice present when they are delivering their script. A great movie example of the inner monologue brought to life and blatantly put on the screen for you to watch if you're curious about seeing it in effect is truly Drive, starring Ryan Gosling. In that film, he really doesn't say much, but it's very clear what he is saying based on what is going through his mind, and that is a testament to the strength of the inner monologue. So when an actor has that through line, if they really know what's driving their character and pushing them forward, that inner voice informs the literal voice that comes out and leads to some great performances. So I've been thinking about this inner monologue and watching it in real life and watching myself actually in real life and realizing that inner monologue is an unconscious thing that, well, it's a constant for me. And I imagine that that constant is the same constant that affects everybody else in their day-to-day life so that they're running an inner monologue. But again, I would imagine for many people it is an unconscious thought. So, with that in mind, I'm curious about what your inner monologue is. What is it that's driving you? When you're sitting at work and your colleagues are talking to you, what are you thinking? And what is your internal response to that? What are you trying to say when you open your mouth? When your boss is yelling at you for something, what are you really thinking? What do you really want to say? And how do we couch those words to be politically correct while still conveying that message of the F off or screw you or I love you or whatever it is? How do we find that subtext brought to life? And the question that I have really for everybody, the challenge that I have is first to listen to yourself this week and identify truly what your inner monologue is and what's going on there for you. And second, and here's the bigger challenge, the coup de grace, I think is the right phrase for it, is if you've got the inner monologue going on and you understand what it is, if you're not living that inner monologue, then what are you living for? And I would challenge you to start taking the steps to shift so that the inner monologue is actually an outward voice, because I believe that what's going on inside is what we're really looking to live by. Those are your thoughts from the green room for this week. I'm going to work hard, given my set schedule, to see you in 2 weeks, but if not, we'll see you in a couple after that, as soon as I've got some spare time away from the sets. You guys have a great couple weeks. We'll talk to you soon, right here in Thoughts from the Green Room.